for the joy, everything will be for the success. We commit our leader into your hands. May you guide his footsteps. The word says that the footsteps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. May you order his footsteps. May you bring him to places that he has never even been in.
abantu bamaze babi
bamwakire abashije bamwakire eminyete mwakire abagurusi bamwakire mturagira ese y'omwoyo abana Kyagulanyi sentamu hamwe n'abembezi ba Nupu
it takes to care and cater for the Ugandans of that age. Therefore, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for choosing Mbarara for launching our manifesto. I know Mbarara has been taken as a novel area, but you can see, and I want to promise you, as long as I am still standing, you'll get the votes. You are going to win this constituency. Your Excellency, our newborn baby, when a baby is born in Ankole, the baby is given a stool or a bed, a crib in which to sleep. As the people of Western region, we are receiving you today as our incoming President 2021. We therefore requesting our Mzee to help you to sit on this stool. Take the stool. Baby, come near, because you must be by his side all the time. We are also giving you a spear. In Ankole, a spear is a symbol of leadership. We give you this spear so that you can lead us, you can protect us from all harm. It is a symbol of leaders. We therefore, from today onwards, we take you, Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, as our new leader of Uganda on behalf of this team, and we give you a name of Musinguzi. Musinguzi, take the stool, take the leadership of Ankole, take the leadership of Bunyoro, take the leadership of the whole of Uganda, and we receive you today as our new leader. Thank you very much, and with God, Musinguzi oye! Musinguzi oye! People power!
Kurugeri zoba ni banyita Musinguzi. Ati nyina kubawa assurance bivuza kusingura. Thank you. Nerizoba Joro senyo nyampendi. Nyebale Joro. Nanyi nakupente. Joro nakupente omuza bright. Before I say a thing, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share this historical moment with a very special woman, the love of my life, kindly come and say a word or two before we proceed.
Webale mnonga, Your Excellency. Abebitinisa mwena baryaha, abebembezi ba Mbarara, abutwisha nabo kuruga Kampala, aba NUP Secondary School, aba mahurre, nimwe abemerira aho n'abaramutya. Ndaza kweyanjura kunganinye yanjura rimwe baryaho hare. Amazina ganje nirinye Itungo, ndi muhara wa Kagaju, ndiyo muzira burunga, kandi ndiyo mucyara cya Burani. Abantu bambara mwebare kungundiro muntu mwebare timwanshwaza. Hina tikubasa kubasha natutendereze. Tendereza Yesu, Yesu mwana wa mbinga, omusaiwe munaziza nebaza, omulokozi tendereza Yesu ori mwana wa mbinga. Kama simwe Yesu asimwe. Erizoba nizoba ry'amani, erizoba nizoba ry'obujurizi, erizoba nizoba ryo kwijuka okusinga omumagara g'abantu ba Mbarara. Abantu ba Mbarara mukandera nti yo mwana muto ndi kushoma sentere nzahariya Nyamitanga. Omumwona nimanya nkatambuza mwebigere twija hano kuzana akapira ka netball Julian arai. Ogu Julian nkashoma nawe. Julian twanduzana hamwe senta ya netball. Nabona hendeko mkono Julian we yampendi yanshende chizo kuntwaro mwirwara. Julian we bare kuba. We bare mirimo. Abantu ba Mbarara tindagambe bingi. Konkari nyenda kubagambira ngo ogumuntu wijahera izoba omwaheza kwakazina karungi ka musinguzi naza kubaletera obusinguzi oko obusinguzi obo naza kubaleta mwaheza kumushajika mwebare okwisha kwanyu okunabare ba muhanda okumwana mu Rwanda na polisi mutatire tiya gasi mukemerera mukatuhubira mukaturamusiya mukatuheshara mukatuhemigisha bantu mwe ruhanga bampere mukukira kukunda. Tindagambe binja rutaro ruturu niza kurondera indi izoba mbigambe akwantu zagaruka hano gukora campaign naenda mumbebaze mwebare Mwami Kyagulanyi Mr. Musinguzi nsasira okuzomu speech yawe nkajigambira mu bingi konkana ntakubasa kunama. Your Excellency, I will appreciate you for giving me a platform to say something to the people of Mbarara, and I know this was your speech time. I really appreciate, and I will let you speak to the people. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Rugamba kururiwa turyajare chirunga turyajare chirunga turyajare chirunga rugamba kururiwa turyajare chirunga turisemero myugandensa mwe bari munonga bantume musasire erizoba nizo gambo mu rujungu. The people of Uganda gathered in this place here today, and all those watching us all over the country and all over the world. Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, Madam Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Eastern Uganda, I beg your pardon. Allow me to invite my brother, Peter Mpaka, to translate for me, because I want to ensure that every Ugandan, particularly the lovely people of Western Uganda, the lovely people of Ankole, I want them to hear me loud and clear.
Umwebezi witu yashara Mungu tuvunure kugira ngo tuwe no kurikiriza speech eji abasekura amakuru n'ebigambo ebyariyo nagamba mwebare munonga.
So again, to the people of Uganda here gathered today and all over the country, indeed all over the world.
Abantu ba Uganda abariyo mu mwanya ogu n'abariyo mu myanya endijo mu Uganda na no mu Siyona.
Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
na Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
the Honorable Jore Mugisha,
Honorable Jore Mugisha,
Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, the Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Deputy President, Central Uganda, Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Madam Deputy President, Dr. Zedriga Lina Waru,
yes,
the guy from West Nile,
yeah, from Zedriga, Kugomu, West Nile.
Mr. Deputy President, Eastern Uganda, the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe,
Deputy President, Kugomu Burgizo wa Uganda, Honorable Nambeshe.
The next First Lady of the Republic of Uganda,
First Lady Akurata Wihangarizi ya Uganda,
Mrs. Barbara
Itungo
Kagaju
Kyagulanyi Musinguzi.
We shall discuss whether we share Musinguzi, because it's too nice. I want to have it to myself.
Yes, ako kakariaka babi wenka kankari.
Distinguished leaders of the National Unity Platform,
abebembezi ombitinsa byanyu abakwembere kibina kitu cha National Unity Platform,
abantu bambara mwena abali hale Murio,
the people of Mbarara who are over there, are you there?
Buhoro,
Ni buhoro?
Buhoro je,
Ni buhoro je? Mugumire busima?
First of all, it is not by mistake that in observing protocol I started with you, the ordinary citizens of Uganda.
Echokubanza tishobi ngomukugamba ebitinisa by'abantu abakukunani bigamba nabanza nagamba imwe abantu baburizo abanya-Uganda.
Yes, I intended it to recognize you before even the leaders.
Nabanchimanyise kubanza nabatekamu ekitinisa imwe abantu ababurizo ntakagenda nangwa n'abebembezi abebitinisa byabo.
We have told you right from the beginning, and we are saying it again, that it is our policy to put the people of Uganda first in everything that we do.
Tukigamba kana nalizaga kanchiteke sranch katirizengu nenkora yitu nekigenderwa kitukore bangu abantu babulija ba Uganda babalbo abutwahiriza umwanya gwo kubanza.
And it is our assurance that when we take over government, which we shall very soon do,
kandi obuno bwabo tuweza kutwatwire bwebezi bwihangeri okutuza kuchikora mangu
for the first time in the history of Uganda, the people of Uganda will be the true bosses and we the leaders will be their servants.
Nchiza kuba kityo obuzima ng'omuntu bwekubanza abantu babulijja abanya-Uganda bo balabe abakama omwihanga lyabo.
Countrymen and women, I bring you greetings.
So abaami n'abashiija nibahisenda musho zanje.
And I thank the Almighty God for giving us the opportunity to be here today on Mbarara.
Kandi nisima Ruhanga rukyabona bw'okuteeza omukisha kubaha eriizooba omu Ankole omu Mbarara omu Western Uganda.
The last time I was in Kacheka Stadium, I had come here for a concert. But now I am here to launch the Manifesto of the National Unity Platform.
Obumperuka kuyishaha kanyishira mu kivulo ky'ebyeshongoro kwongera izooba ndi aha mukolo gw'amaani ogw'okutongoza Manifesto y'ekigombe kiitu ekya National Unity Platform.
It has been a long struggle, a long journey, but all I can say right now is Ebenezer. Thus far the Lord has brought us.
Buzima lw'eryo olugendo lw'amaani lulyo olutalo luhango kunkate kikubasagamba nimpendera ndikugamba nti Ebeneza leba Mukama kwatuyambire akatwisana n'aha.
And we strongly believe in our hearts that the Almighty God will lead us to the new Uganda which we all aspire to reach.
Kandi nyina obuhame n'obukakafu ng'orangana ayija kututwara atuyise omu Uganda egensya twene itukurota kandi itulyo tushabira itwige okuyayanira.
Fellow citizens of Uganda, before I go into any policy alternatives,
abantu ba Uganda bampurikirize ntakagira omu kugamba omu bintu ebitukwenda kukora.
Allow me to mention that the greatness of any nation
munyikirize mbagambire ngu obukulu bw'ihanga lyona lyarabireho
does not lie in the beauty of a manifesto or how many beautiful policy documents that have been written.
Obukulu obwo tubuli mu bihandiiko na n'ebitabo nanga na za manifesto z'amaani nange ennungi ezibakugabwa bahandiikire.
The greatness of any nation lies in the commitment of the leaders to say what they mean and to mean what they say.
Obukulu bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi okugamba eki bari kumanyisa kandi bakamanyisana n'eki bari kugamba.
It lies in patriotic leaders who feel the challenges, who understand the challenges of the ordinary people that they lead.
Obukulu bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi kugira omutima gw'ihanga kufa ihanga lyabo bakafana n'aha muntu wa bulijo n'obusaasi obwakuba naarabamu obwakuba naareeba.
The greatness of a nation lies in leaders who focus on the next generation, not the next general election.
Obwebembezi obukulu bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi abakurangwa amaani bagateeka aha linyensya y'ihanga iryoniriza tukuteeka amaani aha kuteera karuru akakuza kubaho.
I'm not saying that there is no value in having a manifesto,
Tikugira ngu tiharimu mugasho mu kugira manifesto,
but I want to emphasize that no matter how beautiful the ideas of any candidate in the manifesto are,
konka nyina kukiteekaho esira ngu n'obwebe eby'omuntu akuba naagamba nangaandika manifesto nibyo kuba biri birungi bita,
if there is no will for the leaders to better the lives of the people that they lead,
haba atariho kwe ekyetengo omu mitima y'omwebembezi kugira ngu aboneze amagara g'abantu abakwebembera,
everything will be just talk.
byona ebindi byona na manifesto niba byo obugambo butari mu muhoho.
And to emphasize this point, ladies and gentlemen,
Kandi okuteeka n'amaani aha nsonga egyo ndio ningamba,
just look at all the manifestos that the NRM government has presented to us since 1996.
nyenda murebe za manifesto zona ezi gavumenti ya NRM tureetera kuruga omwaka gwa 96.
Since 1996.
Kuruga omwaka gwa 1996.
A quick look through the promises each election year.
Waleba ebiragasa ebije baraganisa buri mwaka gw'okuteera karuru.
This quick look will make you see the lies and the contradictions that lie in the manifestos that are bringing.
Noija kureba ebishuba orebe n'okubuzaabuza n'okucangacanga okulya omu za manifesto ezibatwene bahandiika.
Yes, those manifestos that they presented to us for this last so many years.
Eza manifesto zona ezibatwene batwereka emyaka yona ehingwire tari muho byona n'ebishuba n'okutucangacanga.
Just in the last election year
omwaka ogwahwire ogutwatereremu obururu
of 2016,
2016,
General Museveni went as far as lying to our children.
General Museveni akabiha yabihana n'abaana bitu.
He went all over the country promising that the government will provide free sanitary pads for our school-going children.
yagenda nagambira ihangariyo nango abana bitu babishiki nobakubaherezo bwo buntu bwakwesheguro ko kwari mu amanyaje.
He said that is what will help our girl children keep in school. But up to today, this promise has been just like all other promises. Just like all the promises he has made. It stayed in words. When she was asked about this, General Museveni's wife, who also doubles as the Minister of Education, she claimed that there was no money for the sanitary pads. She said she was sorry that promise would not be fulfilled. But the government of Uganda has never failed to find billions of shillings to bribe MPs to pass bad laws. They have never failed to find billions of shillings to buy off political opponents or to hire mercenaries to sing praises for the regime. They have never failed to find money for the luxurious travels abroad for the political class. And yes, they have never failed to find money for tear gas and all equipment of operation. But they could not find money to buy sanitary pads for our young girl children so as to enable them stay in school. It will also be remembered that the rate at which children are dropping out of school in Uganda is one of the highest in Africa and indeed the whole world. According to the figures coming from UNEP, out of the 12.2 million children who started P1 over the last 20 years, only 6.9 million children were able to complete P7. That is only 57%. And sadly, the dropout rate is even much higher within the girl children. Here in Mbarara, 10,099 children aged between 6 and 15 years, they are not attending school. Over 72.9% of the people in Greater Mbarara district, they only have senior 4 as their highest level of education. According to UNESCO, more than half of the female children who begin primary school in Uganda, they don't complete school. In some way or another, this is attributed to lack of sanitary pads. That the government can fail to find money to save our female children, yet they find money for luxury and repression. Government nebura sente zo kuyamba ababishiki bitu konke katunga sente zo kubadala no kuchakala no kudigida. This speaks of the highest level of misuse of public resources.
ekintu kyeworeka owayinjerembi eregeserize eyisente z'omuyiw'omusoro esente ziyanga gitu zikozesebwamu.
It also shows lack of empathy and how much the government is disconnected from the common person.
Nikyorekana n'okubura okusasibwa abantu na n'oku gavumenti etinekakwata etakwataganine n'omuntu wansi.
It speaks of a government which does not care whatsoever about the plight of the people.
Nikigamba nikyoreka government nango obutegetsi obutakufa aha busasi bw'abantu obubarikurabamu.
Fellow Ugandans, the election year is yet upon us again. Once again, General Museveni has come with the same promises. The same promises which he has failed to fulfill in the past. The same promises which he has no intention to fulfill, not now, not in the future. That is the tragedy of Uganda. Friends, my assurance to Uganda is that we are not here only to make promises in order to win power. I'm saying we are not here to make promises so that we win power. The National Unity Platform is committed to working with all Ugandans to improve their lives.
National Unity Platform
we believe that immediately after taking over government, every Ugandan from Kabong to Kisoro, from Yumbe to Busia, they will experience a meaningful change in the As you have heard, ladies and gentlemen, we have already clustered our promises in 5 critical points. My comrade Flavia has told us that we call them the Feast 5. And that is why we lift our fist in the air. That is the meaning of the fist that we push in the air. These are not merely promises. These are action points which we believe can and shall be delivered. Our promise to the teachers of Uganda is that we shall prioritize their welfare. Teachers must not wait for 3 months or more to be paid a salary. A salary which is not even enough to pay the school fees of their own children. Teachers should be respectable citizens. Our government will ensure that teachers receive a decent salary. Teachers will be respected because the nation is, because teachers are the nation is. That is the motto of teachers, and we shall respect it. Our government will ensure that teachers earn a decent salary. Once again I say. And for the third time I'm saying it, our government will ensure that our teachers get a decent salary. We shall ensure that they have decent accommodation, and we shall make sure they have a decent retirement package when they retire. Our promise to the health workers is that their work will be respected and rewarded by the government. Today, Uganda loses more than 100 doctors every year who leave the country in search for greener pastures. Some of those doctors even go to neighboring countries such as South Sudan, Kenya, and Rwanda. The lower level health workers are not exempted from the challenges of poor payment. They lack training opportunities. And needless to say, there is absence of equipment in the health facility. My own mother was a midwife, and I understand the challenges midwives go through. In some times they have to use candles, they have to use torches, they even have to use tadoba. Simply because they have to deliver the children of Uganda. Our promise to all the health workers is that our government will prioritize their welfare and ensure that they are paid well and on time.
Hati echaganso chito abashaho abo mu Uganda no kujangu government yitu neza kubayerizo mwanya go kubanza kana no kushashurwa kwanyu tureke mutwakuteka mu HTNS.
I say it again, the health workers will be paid well and they will be paid on time.
Kandi nchigamba kurunyigo abakoro mbyamagana nibiza kushashurwaje kandi bashashurwe omubire.
Now, let me repeat our promise to our brothers and sisters in uniform.
Hatikanga arichemwe echaganso chitu atahivitu abasirikale abapolisi na nabamahena no mbinde bitongole.
The soldiers, the police officers and the prison officers.
Abasirikale abapolisi abamahe na nabakumombe home.
There is no reason why soldiers should live in dilapidated houses.
In
many cases, they don't have any running water or electricity. When you look at the conditions of the police stations all over the country, you wonder why these police officers and military officers, which the regime relies on to keep in power, you wonder why they are treated with so much disrespect. About 20 years ago, the World Health Organization declared and called for a complete elimination and abolition of asbestos iron sheets. Because they cause cancer. But up to today, our police officers in the country are still living under old asbestos roofed houses. Of course, poor housing does not only affect our men and women in uniform, but affects all Ugandans. It affects the children of the police officers, the same that are shooting tear gas. It affects the children of the soldiers. And the children of those soldiers are the same children that are going to marry our children, and our children are going to marry their children. They are fellow Ugandans.
They
deserve better. And they must get better. And I'm sure if they get better, they will treat their fellow citizens better. According to the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, about 94% of the people in Mbarara are not living in decent houses. Over 1,000 households don't have a toilet. That should not happen when we have a new Uganda. Excuse me, let me sneeze the tear gas. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
I'm still talking about our soldiers. Our soldiers, police officers and prison officers live like beggars even when they do a lot of work. There is no fairness in promotions and deployments. In many cases, promotions and deployments are not made based on merit, but they are made on who knows who. Our promise to you, the soldiers and police officers, is that you will be paid better as soon as we are in government. We understand that many of our promises may not be implemented immediately, but our promise is to pay at least a minimum of 1 million shillings to the soldiers, the police officers, and this will take immediate effect. This is because the money is there and we know it. I said that money is there and we know it. We shall get all the money that is hidden and stolen in form of a classified expenditure. And we shall use it to improve the lives of these men and women who keep awake every night to keep us safe. I have said it before and I'm saying it again, that the majority of our police officers and soldiers are good people and they are decent citizens. Even when they are sent to beat us, to tear gas, or even to kill us. Many of them don't like beating us. They don't like firing tear gas at us. They are human beings like us. They are our brothers or brothers-in-law. They are our sisters and sisters-in-law. They are our friends. Their children go to the same schools with us. They go to the same nightclubs and bars with us. They watch and support the same football games with us. They sure don't like what they are doing. And while we are liberating the nation, we must liberate them as well. I must say this, ladies and gentlemen, that after improving their welfare, we shall have the moral authority to demand them to respect the dignity and rights of the citizens. Now our promise to the young people of Uganda, to the youth of Uganda, our promise is that we shall ensure that we find meaningful employment opportunities for you. In our term of office, before it expires, we undertake to create at least 5 million jobs. We shall do this by focusing our priorities and investing in technology and embarking on massive scales of industrialization. Our promise to all the Ugandans is that we shall safeguard their land. I said this again to Ugandans, we shall safeguard your land. We shall put an end to the massive levels of land grabbing. No citizen should be deprived of his or her land. And if it's done, if that should happen, they must have access to justice. Our promise to the ordinary citizens of Uganda who work in the informal sector is that your work will be valued and respected. It will be valued, respected and rewarded. Those who ride border borders, those who work in the taxi industry, the mechanics, the ordinary businessmen and women, the housemaids, the industrial workers, and all the categories. The principle must be that if you work hard, you must earn from your labor. The Banyankore have a saying, they say, the good things come from the sweat. We shall stop the witch hunt of private business owners. Those who are persecuted for real or perceived opposition to the government. We shall ensure that the taxes imposed on businesses are reasonable, and once collected, those taxes will be put to the right use. Our promise to the mothers of Uganda. Let me promise this again to the mothers of Uganda wherever you are. Never again, mothers, will you feel unsafe giving birth in Uganda. Tujja kugamba ekirabo ky'okuzaala. As we have pledged, we must have a maternal health facility at every sub-county in Uganda, so that mothers do not have to move miles and miles to access a midwife. Here in Mbarara, 15% of the households have to walk more than 5 kilometers away from a health facility.
abantu nibatekwa kutambura urugendo rutaransi ya kilomita 5 kugira ngo babase kwika karwaro.
We will be guided by the Maputo Protocol
tuzakwebemberwa ekihandiko cha Maputo
and the Abuja Declaration,
na nekihandiko cha Abuja,
and we shall ensure that at least 15% of our national budget goes to the health sector.
turebeke obuchweki 15 bwembarira yihanga bwaza omukitongole eky'abyamagara,
And we shall focus our health sector mainly to the women and children.
kandi na nebyamagara tuza kubitekesera munonga abakazi hamwe na nabana.
Our promise to the local investors
ekitukoraganisa abaku investing abakubyare sente kugira ngo bakore business
is that we shall treat you the same as we treat the foreign investors.
no kugira ngo bakora niko kumwe ngo tukora abakuruka heru bijakore byo bushubuzi omu Uganda.
In this way,
omunjereji
domestic innovation projects will be supported with business accommodation for a limited period.
abantu bita abanya-Uganda bakuyiya bakakora business projects zabo nzakorebeka ngo twabakira twabakora kurungi twabasa no kubateka mu buyambi kugira ngo ibitekateko byabo business zabo zabasa kwemerera kandi zahama.
We shall give them tax waivers
nzakubiyaho emisoro ibakuteka abandi abakuruga heru
and energy subsidies.
kandi tubasare na naho amashanyarazi kuba ku bantu bagenda kosa umakoro gabo.
In our government,
omu butegetsi bwitu
doing business in Uganda
okore byo mushuburo omu Uganda
will be fun for Ugandans.
zakuba kirekire kushemeza abanyarwanda mwe muza kushemererwa mukoro bushubuzi bwanyu.
Uganda is full of young talent.
Uganda eyijwiremu emigaju ekiri mito.
We shall focus on promoting the expertise in our midst by investing in skilling programs for our young people.
tuzakurangwesera twaliteka okurebekangwa abantu abino bukugwa bakiri bato babasa kutendekwa bayongera omukugu bwabo babasa kuba bamani.
We shall do this by deliberately finding opportunities for them to practice their skills.
tuzakukora eki tukubarondera emyanya na nemigisha yo kugira ngo babasa kwereka talents zabo nange emigaju yabo babasa kurugayo.
To increase access to capital,
kandi okuongera omukweza abantu sente zentandikwa,
the National Unity Platform shall begin the process of facilitating and setting up trust funds.
National Unity Platform nekutekaho trust fund nange sente zomuntu akubasa kwikaho akatunga obutandikiro.
Beneficiaries of this will be mainly secondary school students
abara kuzaganyirwa mu muntu bakuba bari abana bo mu masomero ga secondary
and those that leave school early.
na nabo abakurugo mu ishomero kitararire.
Investment trust funds can be banked on. Investment trust funds can be banked and invested domestically and overseas. And this way we shall be sure that we'll promote a saving culture within our young people. Just a few years ago, Uganda was ranked the most entrepreneurial country in the world. Why then are our small businesses not seeing their first birthday? That is going to change in Uganda. Now, our promise to the farmers. Our promise to the farmers is that we shall focus on sourcing for the right inputs, to encourage and support cooperative unions for farmers, we shall source for regional and global markets. This will be for all our Ugandan agricultural products. And yes, we shall ensure that our products have a competitive level at the world world market.
Kandi tukurebe kangwe ebihingwa byitu na nemisharuro yitu yaba mirungi munonga yagira kwa nungi na yaza heru yatunga katare.
This has been done before
and
we can do it again. When I was in primary school, we were ranked among the top producers of quality coffee. What happened to that, ladies and gentlemen? That question will be answered by the National Unity Platform as soon as you elect us into power. In that regard, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here mindful of the people of Mbarara and Ankole generally. Those who depend largely on agriculture and farming. Those who have faced so many problems in the recent past. Problems including fake drugs and pesticides. Low prices for their milk and their matoke. And many others. So many farmers have lost their cows, while those who specialize in crop production have been disadvantaged in the same way. We must be innovative, friends. We are young people. We must change the style of doing things. We are going to start doing that when we are in power. Now, our promise to the Ugandans in the diaspora, those who continue supporting our struggle, I can only tell you, brothers and sisters, that we shall run a government that will make it very attractive for you to come back home. We will start being proud of being called a Ugandan. Our nation will no longer be in the news for the wrong reasons. You will once again be proud to say you are from Uganda. We will have reason to invest in Uganda. You will have reason to bring your friends to Uganda. And you will have reason to believe in Uganda. I could go on and on and on, ladies and gentlemen. But like I've said already, our future does not lie so much in what we promise today, but in our commitment to improving the lives of our people. We are committed to improving the lives of the entertainers like myself. I say we are committed improving lives of entertainers like myself. Artists, the comedians, the painters, the writers, and all other creatives. Your day will have come. Our day we will have come. We are also committed to fostering gender equality
Ladies, are you there?
Abakyala
I
muliyokwe.
say we are committed to gender equality.
Twehire kuleba ngo habaho bulinganiza.
Gender equality in the economic, social and political spaces.
Ombya sente, ombya bulijo na no mu byentasya.
Women and girls will have the same opportunity as boys and men.
Abashija na nabi abakyala na nabishi balyagira emigisha niemwe nkabozo na nabasisha.
Nation growth.
Okuleba ngo bayenyigira omukukuza ihanga ryitu.
We are committed to building strong relations with our neighboring countries
Twehire kuranga twatekaho mukagugwama n'amahanga
and the
gatwehingurize.
entire global community.
Na amahanga gensi yona.
We are committed to promoting peace and security.
Twehire kuranga twatongoza obusinje na nobuli na nembera nungi.
Focusing on both the physical and economic security of our people.
Oboteremu ebya bulijo na nebya sente na nentase y'abantu bitu.
This is our promise to Uganda.
Ebintu byo biraganiso byitu ahali Uganda.
In the new Uganda,
Omu Uganda ensia
the opposition will not be the biggest enemy of the state.
abaliyo mu abakuhakanisa government kira tubo barababazwa bamani ayihanga.
Instead,
Omunjere endijo
we shall be turning our guns to poverty, disease and ignorance.
tuiza kuba turwanisa obworo endwara na n'obutamanya.
We shall not turn our guns to our citizens for disagreeing with us.
turarwanise abatahi bitu abanyayuganda batahi bitu abo butikirizana nitwe omunjere
We shall
emwe.
fight poverty, disease and ignorance.
Tuza kurwanisa obworo turwanise endwara turwanise na n'obutamanya.
It is very painful when one travels across the country and see the stinking and disturbing levels of poverty.
Nikishasha munonga watambura omu myanya omu ihanga gitu ukareba obworo bubi munongo buri kunuka no kunuka.
That must change.
Ekyo nkitekwa kuhinduka
That will change.
kandi ubuzima ekyo nkiza kuhinduka.
Therefore, country women and men,
Nabo ekyo abanyayuganda batahi banje abampurikize.
I call upon you today.
Erizoba
I said I call upon you today
najangu nimbeta mwene
to
erizoba
vote for me and the National Unity Platform.
muntera karuru na National Unity Platform mutera karuru.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akaruru kora hereza National Unity Platform
is a vote for democracy and the rule of law in Uganda.
no bawateka obwebembezi bw'abantu bw'obantu kandi wateka obuhame omu ihanga ryitu
A
Uganda.
vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura kora tere National Unity Platform
is a vote for equality and fairness.
nako bulinganiza na n'obuntu buramu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura kora tere National Unity Platform
is a vote for constitutional reform,
nakarura kakuza kuleta empinduko munjere y'ihanga ryitu rikutegekwamu
where we shall fix and restore the term limit.
tuza no kugaragazaho omwebembezi kutegeka omubwiro bwashema kuba nategekera
In the new Uganda,
omu Uganda ensya
it will be treason for anybody to try and change the constitution.
nikiza kuba kiyo kureba ihanga ryawe
To remove the limit
okwiyaho obukomo
on term limits.
obukomo obw'omwebembezi ayine
It will
kutegekeramu.
be treason for any leader to try to extend their stay in power.
kiza kuba kire kintu kuryamu ihanga orukwe omuntu aza kwongerayo obutegeki bwe
Beyond the 2 presidential terms.
okurenga ebisanja bibiri eby'omwebembezi asheme kuba nategekeramu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform, ladies and gentlemen,
Akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is an assurance that the citizens will never be persecuted for disagreeing with the government.
n'obuhame ngo abatuze b'ihanga tubaragaruka kuhiganisibwa abo butikirizana na gavumenti.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura ko atere National Unity Platform
is a vote for servant leadership.
nakaruru ako kuza kuba nohereza ebembezi abakuza kuja bakakuhereza.
If you make me your president,
Kumurankore omwebembezi
I
wanyu
will not be your boss,
tindabe mukama
I
wanyu
will be your servant.
niza kuba omuhereza wanyu.
Because indeed, you are supposed to be the bosses
Nimwe abasheme kuba bakama banje
as the citizens of Uganda,
nk'abatuze b'ihanga
and
ryitu
leaders are
Uganda
supposed to be servants.
kandi abebembezi basheme kuba abahereza banyu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is a vote for improved welfare for our soldiers, our police officers, our teachers and our health workers.
ako nakarura ko kuza kurebekangu abasirikare bitu abashaho bitu abashomesa bitu n'abantu bantu bona bagira amagara marungi barwo mu mbera yo kubonabona.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
akarura ko ratere National Unity Platform
is a vote for improved infrastructure, especially the feeder roads.
nakarura ko kuza kuretera enguto zitu zo kumbyaro ko myanya ite kwinjiramo nayo yakorwaho yaba kurungi.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is a vote for economic transformation.
nakarura ko kwindura imbera y'ebyentasya imbera y'enshaho imbera
A
y'ebyasente.
vote for the National Unity Platform, ladies and gentlemen,
akaruru ka National Unity Platform ko kuza kugihereza
is a vote for closing the income gap between the rich and the poor.
nakarura ka kuza kuchendeza ko muhango guru hagati y'abagigana naboro,
Between the uptown youth and the downtown youth.
hagati y'abana abariyo abakutura mu tawune umyanya mirungi n'abari abakutura hansi umuzageto.
It will be a vote for rewarding agricultural activity.
nikakuba kali akarura ko kuteka ebihembo umubahinji na n'abalisa.
It will be a vote for improved relations with the global community.
nakaruru akakuza kuleta habaho omukago murungi na n'amahanga
And
gandagezi
yes, it will be a vote for the respect of our country among nations.
kandi kakuba kali akaruru ako kuhereza ihanga ryite kitinisa omu mahanga gandi.
Friends, a vote for the National Unity Platform
banywani banje akarura ko kuza kweza National Unity Platform
is a vote for massive investment in sports and athletics.
nakarura ko kuza kuleta ebyemizano byona byatunguka.
We all know that the few times our flag has flown high in the sky internationally
ntumanyangu tuwena emirundi miche eyebendera yitu eyimuchibwa omwanya omunsi yona
has been largely because of our sportsmen and women.
emirundi ete mingi ebireho ahabwa abana bitu abazani b'emizane ey'emiringo yene etakushana.
So let us cast that vote with our world champions at the back of our mind.
leka tutera akarurako na nabali abantu bitu b'amaana b'omunsi yona tubine omuteekateeka yitu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
akarurako kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is a vote for the protection of our natural resources as a country.
nakaruru ko kulinda obuhangwa bwitu nk'ihanga.
The same natural resources that General Museveni and his family are treating like their personal wealth.
ebyo by'obuhangwa bwitu obw'obuhangwa ebiri mu itungo ryingi ebyo Museveni ariyo nayitwarira nk'ebyekaye.
It will be a vote for the for the development of science and technology.
nikaza kuba kari akaruru ko kutongoza no kukuza sayansia na teknolojia.
It will be a vote for zero tolerance for corruption in Uganda.
kakuba kari akaruru ko kusaza muno kwiraho kimwe oburwenguzi omu Uganda.
I say it will be a vote for zero tolerance of corruption, not only in words but in practice.
nikakuba kari akaruru akobutikiriza oburwenguzi ekitiku kigamba bugambo mbigambo konkana no mbikorwa tuturikirize tuturayemererere oburwenguzi omu ihanga
It is
ryitu.
a vote
nakaruru
for discipline in spending of public resources.
ako kuleta entwaza nungi n'emico mirungi omu nkozesa y'esente z'ihanga ryitu.
It will be a vote for a smaller yet effective public administration.
nikakuba kari akaruru ako kuteeka obuhango emico mirungi omu ntegeka y'abantu omu ihanga ryitu.
Fewer MPs,
aba MP babe bache,
fewer ministers,
ba minister babe bache,
and yet effective administration.
konka bino bwebembezi burungi bari kuleta ebintu birungi omu bantu
That is
babo.
the vote for the National Unity Platform.
ako niko karura ko ratere ahabwa National Unity
In
Platform.
brief, ladies and gentlemen,
ombugufu batahi banje
the vote for
bampurikize
the National Unity Platform
akaru ko ratere National Unity Platform
is a vote for a renewed commitment to the dignity of the citizens of Uganda.
nakarura ko kugaruzaho obwesije na no kwezirikira kw'abantu omubebembezi aha abantu babulije obihanga na no kuteka ekitinisa
Of fundamental human rights.
aha bugabe bw'abantu obubine.
for the recognition
na nokumanya
that all citizens are equal before and under the law.
ngwabantu bona bingana obumisho gebiragiro.
That will be the new Uganda for us.
Ejo niera abe Uganda yitu ensya buzima.
In a Uganda,
Uganda
where citizens are free to enjoy their God-given rights.
ahabantu bona abatuze bihanga barabe bino bugabe kushemererwa omugabe bwabo na no kushemererwa omihanga ryabo.
I know that many of you will ask me what will happen to you after you have given us that vote.
Nimanya bamwe numuza kumbuza nice kirabeho bwanyuma yo kumpeza karurako.
I mean, you wondering what is going to happen when you give us that vote.
Nimanya bamwe numwebuza numutangara numubuza buzuma nice kirabeho mwaza kutera karurako.
My call to all the citizens has been and continues to be
okweta kwanja abantu mwena bampurikiza abanya-Uganda kandi ningobiza muni nkigamba
that please turn up in large numbers to vote.
Nimbetangu mwena murucheyo mwije mutera karuru.
Encourage all the people that you can reach to turn up and vote.
Abantu bona bakubasa kwika bagambire bijo bagareze mamani bije batera karuru.
Encourage them to believe in their vote.
Bagambire bagareze mamani bichirizo mu karuru kabo.
When we vote,
kuturatera karuru,
let us all take the responsibility to guard that vote.
Leka twena tufeyo turebeke ngutwalinda karuru kitu.
When we guard that vote,
kutulinda karuru kitu,
and anybody attempts to tamper with it,
omuntu akenda ngo akahinda hindure,
it will be the responsibility of all of us
niguza kuba guri omurimo gwitu twena
to defend our vote,
okulinda akaruru kitu,
because it is provided for under the law.
akuba omubiragire kutegeka ihanga lyitu ekyo kirumu.
We have done this before in Chadondo.
Tukakikora ekyo muri Chadondo.
We have done this before in Jinja.
Ekyo tukarakikozeraho muri Jinja.
We have done this before in Bujiri.
Tukakikoraho muri Bujiri.
In Ntungamo.
Omuri Ntungamo.
And in Arua.
Na no muri Arua.
And it is time for us to do it all over the country.
Kandi obwire nibwo tukikore mu ihanga lyona.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so abampurikize,
because no amount of oppression,
akuba taro kwitwa,
no amount of intimidation
taro kutinatinisibwa
can stop an idea whose time has come.
Kutuwasa kuremesa ekiteekateeko ekyobwire bwakyo okukiira
is now, ladies and gentlemen.
Kandi obwire nibwobu.
The promise was made,
ekiragano kikakorwa,
but we are the fulfillment.
konka nitwe bokukikiriza.
God being on our side,
kandi Ruhanga yari hamwe nitwe,
we shall win this struggle
tuza kusimbula orugambo
of the Almighty God.
omwizina lya Mukama waitu omukulu.
Thank you all for listening to me,
nimbasiima mwena abokumpurikiriza,
and may God bless you.
Mukama abaheereza
May
omukisha.
God bless Uganda,
Mukama yezo omukisha Uganda,
God and my country.
habwa Ruhanga n'Uruhanga lyanje. Mwebale munonga, mwebale kumpurikiza.
Now, I want you to know
ninyenda mumanye
that I'm still an artist,
ngunchiri omweshongozi,
and I can still sing.
kandi nkibasa
And
kweshongoza.
I want to invite my Nubian brother
Nyenda kwakira Nubian
come right here,
okwijaha
so we can prove to the world
tuoleke ensi yona
that we believe,
ntwikiriza,
because we believe in a new Uganda,
kandi akuba ntwikiriza mu
we
Uganda
sing
ensya,
that new Uganda.
tuza kweshongora Uganda egyensya.
All right, give us the vibe then.
It was 9th of October 1962 when the nation was born. Beautiful and the love, the promise of democracy. With unity and diversity, all of the nation, we build a nation that will make life better.
That's nice. Now replay it again. Replay it again. Nubian, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Straight.
It was 9th of October 1962 when our nation was born. Beautiful and endowed with the promise of democracy. Unity in diversity, all of them on a mission to build a nation that will make life better for future generations. When we are that generation, we are the grandchildren of the independence generation, and we are the grandparents of the future generation. So we must within ourselves find solutions, since our leaders don't care about the next generation. All they care about is the next generation. Let's sing together. Uganda, Uganda, temwakula eyali omutoluli abuze emyaka giyise kati yegwe muti omuto kuba olabenga wejuna saba wenyigire mu kalulu kano akajuna ensiyo oleme byakudda kubali kuloba ensiyo ng'ebaba ogiraba oleme nakuwawala iseddebe lyo teribula bunusu njagala okimanye mutima betutya yeffe kulidaawo Uganda, say Uganda, you're sleeping mama land. Oh my, wake up mama land. Oh my mama, Uganda, yeah, Uganda, you're sleeping mama land. Oh my mama, wake up mama land. So listen to this one more time. Yes, we are the country, we are the future, we are the change we badly need. We are the country, the future, the change we badly need. We are the country, we are the future, we are the change we badly need. We are the youngest population in the world, we stand a chance. We are the leaders of the future, and the future is today. You are the counselor of the future, and the future is today. You are the mayor of the future, and the future is Mpaka.